Here we go again. Now remember, the difference between success and failure in Forex is which currency pair you choose to trade with and whether the assets go up or down. Welcome back to LVM Trade. Nice to have you back with us this week. My name's Mark. I hope that you've enjoyed Marcela's video in Spanish. Let's take a look and see what's been happening in the markets in the last week so that we can better understand what's going to be happening in the next week. So let's have a look back and see what happened my last video 2 weeks ago, when we were looking at maybe the GBP, the British pound, could be a good asset to trade with against the euro or the USD as a counterpart. So what did we find looking at the statistics? Well, essentially we found out that the euro and the GBP was better than trading the USD and the GBP. Overall, it was better, but once again, we can't really say if an asset's going to go up or if an asset's going to go down, because we could be held liable. But we can give you fundamental and technical analysis so that you can understand and make up your own mind. Remember, it's about your own research. We're here to help. We can give you all the advice that you need. But of course, I would certainly have a look at different trading signals in the market, which can really help you with your own trading. I mean, we're here just for advice and weekly news to see what's been happening in the market. So last week was a really interesting week because we saw one of the highest rises in the USD, and we saw one of the highest falls in the Australian dollar. And without further ado, let's jump into the video and let's take a look and see what's been happening in the market with the AUD and the USD. The Australian dollar fell rather hard during the course of the week, slamming into the 0.70 level. This is a significant area on the chart, so we should be paying attention to it. I think that if we can turn around the bounce here and break above the 0.71 level, it will probably carry some momentum chasing to push this market higher. On the other hand, if the market was to break down below the 0.70 level, then it is likely going to look towards the 0.69 level. More likely than not, the market is going to rally before fading again. Now, here we go again. This is what we found out in the last video, that these currency pairs were actually one of the best to trade with in the current markets. So let's quickly jump into it and take a look and see what's been happening with the euro and the USD. So the euro, of course, sold off quite drastically as well, which should not be a huge surprise at all, considering how many of the negative candlesticks we've seen on the weekly time frame. All things being equal, it looks likely that the market is probably going to go and look towards the 1.15 level. That doesn't mean that we can't bounce. Once again, you know, these things, they're all speculative, so a bounce can be seen, and I do expect the market to do so somewhere near the 1.17 level. I'll be looking for short trades in this market as a sign of exhaustion, really. But if we break above the 1.18 level, then I believe that the uptrend, until then, the uptrend could be something to roll with the punches, if you like. But I can't really see that happening. Well, something we don't really cover too much is the Chinese yuan. So let's have a look and see. I mean, there's so many things happening in the media, in the news, everything you're seeing. So let's have a look and see what's been happening with the USD and the CNH. The US dollar rallied significantly during the trading week, reaching towards the 6.85 level against the Chinese yuan. However, this is where we broke down from the large M pattern, and therefore there could be sellers waiting to get involved. But on the other side of the coin, you will see that we filled the gap that I talked about in the previous week. So it would be interesting to see how this plays out. I think if you watch this pair, you can get a good idea as to where the risk appetite is going. And right now, we could see a bit of choppiness, you know. If that is going to be the case, then I can probably say that It could happen in any other pair. It just depends how the two are pairing off against each other. But I don't necessarily trade this market very often, but I do use it as a gauge to see where risks are coming from, you could say. And that's always a good thing to do in forex trading. And once again, we're back to this constant British currency, which is showing different strengths and weaknesses based on political factors such as the UK leaving Europe. Let's quickly take a look and see what's been happening with the GBP and the USD. Now, the British pound initially tried to rally during the week, but then sliced through the 50-week EMA. The 1.27 level is significant support underneath. And at this point, I think we're going to continue to grind back and forth. Overall, this is a market that I think continues to be noisy and will be moving around based upon the latest Brexit headline, you know. So when something else comes in the news with Brexit, it's very often to see a change in the market, especially with currencies. I think that we're going to stay in the same range that we found during the past candlestick. I don't really look for clarity in this pair anytime soon. So at LVM Trade, I get a lot of people asking me essentially, what is the best thing for me to do when I'm trading in the next week? So once again, for legal reasons, this is only speculative. This is not an official trading signal. Personally, my own personal trading, I'll be trading the euro and the USD, lots of very small trades, almost scalping short-term small trades. That's personally what I'm going to be doing this week. Of course, your trading strategy is completely up to you and how you feel comfortable. So that's pretty much it from me. My name's Mark, your fundamental and technical analyst over here at LVM Trade Media on YouTube. I hope that this has been beneficial for you. And if you are new to trading, welcome. And in Spanish, if you've been watching Marcela's videos, bienvenido. If you would like any more information about how to open an account with LVM Trade, head over to our LVM Trade Facebook, Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel. And we're on LinkedIn as well for professionals. Okay, well that's really it from me. I hope that this has been beneficial for you. Remember to like and subscribe and smash that like button. And I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks again and good luck with all your trades.